Hey pilots, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ostranauts. Episode 17, Finding Fiber. I wonder if she gets a different sale price. I don't think that's a thing, but I'm curious all the same. So let's see if she does. Oh no, I don't want to sell with her. That's right, I just got done saying never sell with your crew. So I can see what price she gets, but I don't want to actually do the sale with her. That's good enough. And then in terms of permits, they who hold the permit get to sell. So if she tried to sell to the licensed kiosk without holding the permit, she couldn't. Oh, I think her tiredness or carpal is acting up because her repair speed is worse. I'm probably tired. So if she was to sell a cargo pod, yeah, it's the same price. All right, girl. You've done enough for now. Go sleep. Hope she doesn't have insomnia like I do. So after this, what do you want me to do? I think salvaging is kind of the... Had one, but I'm just asking again because it's been a while. Because there is some story goals and, you know, I could do a gig. I could check out the gig console to see if any of the gigs make sense. Because sometimes, like, if you're hired to solve a murder, you can go to the ship, and if there's good stuff on the ship, you can strip it and still do the murder thing, right? Like, there's sometimes ways to couple similar goals together. I'm also a little jealous of her very flashy pants. Oh no, I bought them out! Oh, no pants for me, dude. Bummer. No purple digital camo, those things were hot. I'm sad. Well, guess it's hers. A hiring bonus. I bought you jeggings. It's a little weird, but yeah, whatever. Alright, Gig Nexus. Was there a gig? Not heavy hitting? Yeah, I'm not gonna go beat a dude up. We do outnumber, but I'm not gonna go rough people up. I'm not a thug. Plus, I'm like feeble and unfit. Yeah. The only one that might be... So, a lot of the times, the sensitive item delivery for power temp really should use... Unless you have a massive battery bank, it should probably be ships that can generate power through fusion cores, or fusion reactors. So those don't make sense to do otherwise. I am going to drop my battery off in the kiosk and somewhat rely upon you guys to remember that it's there. I mean, it's not expensive, and I find these batteries all the time, but the one I had in was at 12%, so it doesn't make sense to keep it plugged. Did I get a new goal? Oh, Jennifer Franklin wants to ask me to collect salvage. You know what? Let's talk to her. Just because I might be able to couple whatever she wants me to do with other salvaging. They want 20 scrap carbon fiber. Yeah. Fine. That's no problem. Maybe I'd recharger for myself? I would. They're not expensive, but they're bulky. It's a 2x3 item that takes up space. So, yeah, I prefer jorts on my character. She was asking for money, but will pay me for scrap. I mean, she's maybe a bum. She, like, wants free money, but has legit work for me. We'll see. I happen upon so much carbon fiber, it's like not an issue to pick it up when I find it. It's so easy to get. Alright, I'm deciding to go to this ship. Why? I don't know. It just calls to me. Let's poll the audience. Ah, what a funny name. I'm polling 1.11G. Yeah, let's not do that. That's uncomfortable. Okay, we're there in 30 minutes at this speed. I'm going to speed up a little bit. And then, don't trust my guy, so I'm going to tell him to auto-task while I run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I did just save, so worst case scenario, I will load. Be back in a minute. Ship looks super well maintained, though. Oh, there was this one little corner I had missed earlier. Well, pretty much all the repairs are done. My character's just standing around doing nothing. So, now is the time for personal fulfillment. Contact unnoticed? Well, let's browse Reddit. Family outcast? Let's remember family. I don't want to write home. That's like way too much commitment. Alright, so contact is back up to noticed. Limelight, perfect. Remember family. I'll write home once. Intimacy is all long for a better love life, but that's a little harder to fulfill with, you know, a sleeping person here. Because, well, yeah. Okay, keep remembering family. I don't really need a helmet on. I'm inside. And how close are we? 14 minutes out? I'll accelerate a little bit more. Go up to like 175. I got the RCS fuel. It's fine. How is my mental needs? Intimacy neutral. Family cherished. Contact limelight. Yeah, I'm pleased. Achievement accomplished. Let's do better. I'm going to remember cheating death. I don't remember when I cheated death, but... Well, I did board a ship that had a pirate and ran away. I don't know if that's cheating death. There we go. Achievement triumphant. Organized to-dos would be achievement. So yeah, I'm done being proud of myself. Really is what that comes down to. Let's maybe tidy up a bit. I have a storage crate, and I can tidy up so that we don't have clutter. I'm going to keep the Ossifex on me. I don't think the NPCs will ever just, like, use it. But I don't trust her yet. And that's an expensive drug. That's like 2K for one dose. And I'll keep the Parasaur. Really? Parasaurophilian? Like, okay. Keep my Parasaur next to my, my nav. Or maybe I'll put it in the bulkhead bin. There we go. Now it's nice and tidy. Look at this. I have my pants and my coveralls. And, I guess we'll just accelerate time because there's nothing else for me to do. Oh, unless I want to look very spruced up. Here we go. Ready? Freshen up. I smell like a daisy. Whatever daisies are. Who knows? I am 3 minutes away, so we'll just accelerate time. What do you think? Is this going to be a treasure boat? It's going to suck. Exercise equipment would be nice, like weightlifting and the like, if I had access to it. Oh! I'm I forgot the proximity alarm. Luckily, I was manually here to slow down, because that would have been very fatal. Oh god. It's going to be very fatal. I didn't realize I was on 16x speed. Throttle, up! Oh god, why did I get out of here? No, 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 don't do that! Okay, I slowed down in time. Woo! Okay, I'm only 1.5 kilometers away, but some mistakes were made. So here's my docking. Let's lower the throttle back down. That was a bit of a sketch. Didn't I sell exercise equipment? I did. It's mostly because I was trying to pay off the mortgage, that was the priority, and it wouldn't fit anyway. Oh, wait, what the hell? No, I'm docking with this thing. I was like lining up to dock with K-Leg again. That's why I was like, what the hell's going on? Why does it say I'm 119 meters away? Or kilometers away? Why would it even allow me to try to dock from this distance out? That doesn't even make sense. That like got bugged somehow. All right, what is my G? 0.27. Let's go up to half a G. There was a whole 2 chat pages where people asked me to turn it back on. I'm blind. I didn't die. And it's very useful for you guys to see what happens when you're on a ballistic course quickly. Because you can pause the game, ramp the maneuver throttle up to bajillion, and just throw it in reverse, and it doesn't hurt so much. It's a micro ship, I think. Sing O Muse. No, it's a medium, but I think it's on the low side of medium. Because I have another person in the ship, I'm going to let the airlocks cycle a little bit better. Oh, it's another gas hauler. But it's a nitrogen gas hauler. Boo. Wow, it's remarkably intact. There's virtually no damage to this thing. Like, if you bought this as salvage, you could get it up and running in like a heartbeat. With that said, there's nothing of value here other than this oxygen tank. Worth buying and flipping? Probably not. Because I'm also going to assume, and we could try to remember its name if we want to circle back to that, but I'm going to assume that it's also priced. Sing-O Muse is the name. I'm going to assume that it's priced pretty high, given that it is in remarkably good condition. The ones that are really good to flip are ones that, like, lack nav and thrusters. Actually, that actually might be a pretty reasonable flip. I take it back. Because the way the game values these things is if you're missing, like, a piece of hull, it will not be enclosed, which, like, lowers its price. And if it doesn't have nav and doesn't have thrusters, it doesn't have maneuverability, which lowers its price. But those things can be very quickly and easily solved. 1 second. So if it's missing some, like, very mission critical but very easy to replace parts, it's very easy to buy and flip and make it run. So the best ships, in my opinion, to buy to flip are the ones that are, like, almost ready to be space worthy, that just need very little in the way of work, because then you can get them up and running in no time. Which is this ship, as far as I can tell. Because there wasn't really anything wrong with it. It did lack nav. So if the next ship over, like, what we can start to do is, because I have enough slush fund, we can start to stockpile a RCS intake, a nav, an antenna, and a nitrogen tank, so that if we do want to flip ships, I have all the things stored on my current ship to be able to do it. Because it gets a lot easier when you have 2 crew. Because trying to flip ships with 1 crew sucks. Because you have to juggle 2 ships. Whereas with 2 crew, I can send my main ship on a very slow burn back to K-Leg, and then do a faster burn with the ship I want to sell. And, you know, no problem. I just got scanned. Whatever. I'm legal. Did I finish the mortgage? No. But I will have to pay the balance for the death pay, which is $73K to Megan Brewer plus salary paid. It's expensive. Another reason to wear a different colored helmet, which will make more sense when we're both in EVA suits, is if we're both in orange suits, hard to tell at a quick glance who's who. Whereas if I am in an orange helmet and she's in I'm in a gray helmet and she's in an orange helmet, then it's a lot easier. So I like the somewhat more unique colors for that that reason. Okay, I've already hired crew and repair cargo. So salvage for paying off mortgage. Maybe take off the helmet. The amount of oxygen I'm wasting is like pennies a minute. I could, but now that I'm docking, I'm not going to. O2 bottles are cheap, very cheap, which is weird because O2 tanks are not cheap. The disparity I don't really understand, but I don't know. Volume, I guess. Oh, come on! There was no damage, but I did technically bump this thing. It's an EOO medium heavy punk. It's going to be a bit of a downer, I bet. But whatever. Yeah, oh. You got heavy punked, is what happened here. Oh, hello! No. I already got an EVA helmet. If I can repair it up, let me plop it on the ground and see about fixing it. Permit. How old is this? Oh, shoot! It's valid! Damn! What the hell? Alright, cool. Valid permit. It's in terrible condition, but valid permit. Not expecting that. So we got some toolboxes, some secure crates. This thing's just absolutely trashed. Can I use it? Yeah, any permit's a permit. It doesn't matter how you obtained the permit. I mean, if I wanted to murder another shipbreaker and take his permit, like, game doesn't care. Permit's a permit. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm also here for carbon fiber, but I'm not going to go way out of my way for carbon fiber. Like, if I see stacks of carbon fiber, I'll grab them for Jennifer or whatever her name is. But I'm not going to, like, wreck a ship for the carbon fiber that they're asking me for. So, cloth, steel, trash, mechanical parts. There's a stack. There's a one piece of carbon fiber. It's a start. I am interested if they will offer like a decent price once all collected, but probably not. Probably not worth my time. But you never know. So I have 2 of the 20. Here's number 3 of 20. Crates have, ooh, yeah, that's nice. And some fresh food. Is that backpack? No, my backpack's in pretty good condition. think this crate is the only one I haven't searched. Oh, nice! It has an electrical engineering textbook. So that's something to do when I have downtime between salvage jobs, is to read that. There is the caveat, of course, that you have to be in a good mood to like be in the mood to read and stuff. So if you're doing a really bad job of taking care of the psychological needs of your character's gonna be like, yeah, I'm not doing that. All right. O2 can is ruptured, but still somehow have gas pressure? Magical. All right, well, that's it for this thing. PDA is unlocked, and we'll get shoved off to the next job. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go east or right or whatever, because if we want to get back to port, going this way, because K-Leg rotates this way, counterclockwise. So looting the stuff where I'll have a direct run to port makes a lot more sense. That's how planning ahead I am doing. So we are going to go to this ship. Actually, let's do the one that's a little bit further out. The distance to the K-Leg doesn't affect its like, ships are ships, as far as I can tell. Doesn't really matter where the ship is, just that you get there and you loot it. Alright, accelerometer, yeah, seems about right. 0.75. It's totally fine G's to be under. And we'll go 150 there. There we go. And now, I know that there's really nothing on the dolly that I want to restore. Right? Like, Octane, you know, I don't care about that. Well, no, I take that back. Let's restore this just because it's so full and it's something to do, and then I'll start studying the electrical engineering book. That only takes a minute. So here we go, textbooks. And I love collecting these textbooks because as far as I know, there's nowhere on K-Leg to buy them. And this can make you much better at your job. So this is electrical engineering, which I only have 25% training on. And these kind of skill grinds, it takes I mean, you're not going to see immediate returns quickly, but I'm at least doing something instead of downtime. Same with exercise and things like that. It takes a lot of investment, but it's worth it because your character becomes more capable. No longer currently studying, practice electrical engineering. So I think I just stopped due to mood or something. Maybe due to intimacy needs? How close am I to the next target? 13 minutes? Okay. Come on, you could do 13 more minutes of electrical engineering. It's not gonna kill you. How long has she been sleeping for? Like an hour. She's still tired. Time passes quite slowly in-game. You would expect a game like this that like days whip by, but it's only been what, like 4 days since the start or something like that. Yeah. Time goes real slow. Does the other person have an EVA suit? Yeah, they do. BK3SZ. I mean, I'm on my, what, third pass? I did sleep for like almost a day, but on my third pass, the passes are only good for 24 hours, so that gives you a pretty good indicator of how slow time passes. I've only done 3 days of salvage. That was a very gentle park. Oh, it's a tiny ship. It might just be like an airlock or something. DOO medium. No, maybe it's not that tiny. It's pretty small. And looks pretty busted. It's an old gas hauler that blew apart or something. This battery has full charge, and I could grab it, I guess. I don't really have need of another battery on my ship, though, and these things don't sell great. They're like, okay. I guess it's something to grab. And then this O2 can is somewhat depleted, but it's something to grab. How common are pirates? 1 in 10, 1 in 20, something like that. They're not super uncommon. They're not super common. They're somewhere in between. With that said, I outnumber them. I'm not going to be looking for a fight, but... Okay, maybe I'll keep my pants on around her. But, you know, if I did find pirates, I could have her run to my aid and, like, use her laser torch to shoot the pirate. It's going to damage the hell out of the torch, but sure, it beats dying. And then I, myself, have a crowbar. And I'll be continually looking for like, blunt instruments and weapons. Like, you can get cutlasses and katanas and things like that. So, you know, if there's a chance to arm up more, I will take it. Because 2 people with crowbars can beat most pirates. Like, I've fought pirates with 2 people with crowbars, and the pirate had a katana, and I still won. Because getting beat to death by 2 people with crowbars is effective. Go all Gordon Freeman on them. They'll die real quick. Oh, I screwed that up. Really doesn't need to be perfect. Alright, we've got another 15-minute burn or so. Keep an eye on your power reserves and your RCS fuel. The thing about power reserves and RCS fuel is you do happen upon batteries often enough. Like, here's a battery that has full charge. So if I ran out of charge, I could very easily just slap this thing in. Ursula K says she noticed me looking closely into black handprint deaths. They're connected, and Detective Zachary Lawson knows more. You should visit the detective in a bar in Encounter. Oh, that's in that's in Venus. Okay, yeah. I'll see you never, dude. All right. Other things to sell. Let's put the PDA on there, and also the permit. If it's still valid, I'll sell it. And get back to studying. Hit the books. Oh, right. Salary. Guess that'll happen in 5 minutes. We're in the Sabbath time, so we're past midnight now. And it's about to be a new day in 50 seconds. Alright. So here is my mortgage payments, which is just shy of 700, and then 280 salary to Megan, who has done very little so far, but I'm not worried. I haven't asked her to do very much. Oh, shoot! Is there a way to see what trait she has? No, not really. I can ask her, but I would need a good rapport with her, and even then she might not answer me or get, like... Imagine asking that of someone in real life. Like, what is your personality traits? They might give you some canned answer like INJF or whatever that silly made-up spectrum thing is, because that's not a psychological guide to anything. But they could also just be like, what the hell you're on about? Oh, this is junk. It's really well-maintained junk. I'm gonna guess this is an airlock. A very well-maintained airlock. Yep, bye. I'm leaving. Frickin' hell. Yeah, Myers-Briggs personality type. That's what I meant, yeah. That thing was, like, made up by a housewife. Yeah, that's as much believing in healing crystals as psychology, you know, not psychology. Yep, I got punked. It was an airlock floating out in space that I just docked with. And as soon as I saw A00 small, I was like, yeah, it's an airlock. You had so many employers that ask you to take the test. I mean, it can be insightful because what people think they are says something about themselves, right? But it's not determinate. You know, it's pseudoscience. But it's as pseudoscience is asking, hey, you know, are you, you know, an extrovert or introvert? They might not be medical terms, but it's the answer says a lot about a person, even if it isn't like medical terms. Okay, self-worth, confident, composed, family supported. So let's remember family and browse the interwebs and long for a better love life, and then get back to hitting the books while we're in transit. Wonders how long it's been since they touched anyone. Okay. Stop. You're getting creepy. Well, thinking that over a sleeping person. There's a time and place, dude. And it's neither. Alright, suit battery is running low. One of those, I might want to swap batteries with her, or, do I have a spare battery? Oh, she does. Isn't she holding one? No, she's holding a spare filter. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be careful about my, suit battery, because I'm running it low while I'm sitting around in my undies. There's a reason I'm alone in space? Yeah, apparently. I mean, I don't know what kind of upbringing I had, but it certainly wasn't one that had normal thoughts to have around strangers. How much longer is this burn? Here's my answer. Reminds me of Wash. Is like, oh my god, who's piloting this ship? Oh right, that's right, I am. Coming in. Alright. I haven't really had any good salvage for the last few. I've just been burning RCS fuel and time and paying salaries and all that. So let's go. Luck changes today. Or now, or whatever. It's another microship. Medicant Trooper, D0E medium. So it has no rooms to it. It's in bad condition. What we got? We got a blown apart gas hauler. Well, the ox tanks might still be worth something. Given that, let's pick up the dolly before we leave. Yeah, there's a few tanks that have gas. Not terrible. Better than all the other ships that we've hit up so far combined, to be honest. So, not complaining. Anything else I'm missing? No, not really. There's no, I don't even think there's, much in the way of... Oh, there's some carbon fiber. Mechanical parts. Trash. Alright, so I got all the carbon fiber. I'm up to 5 of 20, and we got a bunch of O2 tanks. Pretty uneventful. I think what I'm going to do is restore these O2 tanks for, like, lack of a better thing to do. They're nowhere near my intake valves right now, so I'm not worried about overpressurizing. I'll double check before I unpause, but yeah. My intakes are over here. I dropped them there, so they're not close. Let's push on to the next spot and then restore a bunch of the O2 tanks up to mint. Remember to save? Yeah, it's been a while. You're right. The autosave function has me covered some of the time. It does autosave periodically, but it's not often enough for my comfort. Come on, give me something juicy. I want like a big freighter with like fusion stuff. Not these rinky-dinks. Alright, let's do this one. And work our way out from edge towards port. That's definitely not the shape of that ship. I think it's because it like broke apart from the airlock. It's only showing me the airlock section, but I know I have to avoid it a little bit better than what it's showing on the radar. I do have pants. The thing is, my pants don't go under my suit, so if I do wear my pants right now, I have to take them off every time I want to get in my EVA, because they're not skin tight like hers are. So yeah, I'm choosing not to wear pants. I don't wear the pants in this relationship, in other words. Now, we're about equal sleepy, so I might have her take over soon. All those tanks are now restored up to mint. Some of them have good pressure. In terms of if you remember like the early stage where I didn't have an airlock, I've used 0.7% of my oxygen in having a dumb airlock. And then in terms of nitrogen, 2.3% of my nitrogen. So that's why I'm saying, like, a smart venting, pumping airlock that you have to, like, flick switches and stuff, like, whatever. That doesn't matter. Also, considering how cheap the gas is, that's probably, like, $50 worth of gas I've vented. My RCS uses, like, 10 times that, so... Thank you for watching Ostranauts, which originally streamed live as a marathon December 21st and December 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind this streamed once as a marathon and this episode was cut from it, so feedback cannot be incorporated. And also, no spoilers please, so please keep them out of the comments. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, people that participated within the marathon, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Ostranauts.